Hey, beautiful people, this is your girl and your host, Kayla Rose. Welcome to another episode of Soul Seed, the show, which is dedicated to taking you to new levels of you. So, today, I'm not actually going to be continuing with the Balancing Health and Hormone series. I'm doing another interlude, you can say, some breaking news. I don't know if it's exactly breaking news at this point in time, but I thought it was important to talk about it. So anyone who knows me knows that I do not make promises, but I promise you guys I will be back tomorrow to continue the health and hormone series. So before I get into today's show, let's see what's going on the screens. Introductory offer to advertise with Relax Radio. If you have a business, service, or product you would like to promote, please do get in touch. Number is going by on the screen right about now. And I'm going to read that out for you guys. So it's 07956 911 So as I said, please do get in touch if you've got something to advertise. And also go and check us out on our other social media platforms, which include Twitter and YouTube. If you like the content, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you can, or add us as a friend wherever social media platform you're on. And if you would like to go and download our Relax Radio app, you can stay up to date with us on the go. And I am still yet to get back to you guys about when we are supposed to be going back into the studio. I think I've seen on our video history that there are some people who are in the studio already. And I told you guys I was saving some of the juicier topics and some guest appearances for when I arrive back in the studio. So I will definitely keep you guys posted now that it seems that lockdown has lifted a bit, right? How are you guys finding that just from this week? I'm hearing that the shops have been extremely busy. I am not planning on visiting anywhere for, you can say, recreational purposes until possibly the end of the month. Give it a chance to calm down a little bit. Give it a chance for the queues to calm down a little bit as well. But put it in the comments. Have you been out shopping yet or socializing? I'm seeing people kind of chilling with friends at bars when I'm going by. So are you one of them or doing something else? So let us know. Love to hear the feedback from you guys. So today I am going to be speaking about briefly the volcanic eruption which happened in St. Vincent, which is obviously very sad and very tragic, of course. From the reports, the news reports, many people, thousands of people have been displaced. There are people in shelters. They are in need of basic essentials such as clean water. And supposedly, this volcano last erupted in 1979, I believe. So we're talking about a good 40 years ago. And I believe it's since 1715. I will check my notes in a bit if I need to correct myself. There's been 5 recorded eruptions from this volcano. And I believe it's pronounced La Soufrière, which has French origins, which I was slightly surprised about, but it seems there's a connection there. So, as I said, people are going through it right now because of this volcanic eruption, and supposedly it has a very deadly legacy. So, massive amounts of ash and smoke have been basically raining down and destroying everything in its path and some neighboring islands as well. So that's one thing I like about doing research for the shows. You definitely learn some new words. So the one I learned in regards to this was pyroclastic flows. That's what they call these dense amounts of smoke and ash which are basically falling down. And as I said, obviously it's fatal because it's destroying everything in its path. But the most important thing that I wanted to point out about this unfortunate tragic event Whether it's a natural disaster or not remains to be seen. For those of you out there who know about things such as HARP, if you don't, go and check it out. However, the people on the island, only those vaccinated against COVID-19 were evacuated, basically. Those who couldn't prove that they had had a vaccination basically didn't get that assistance. And I found that quite interesting and quite sad, to be honest. At the end of the day, obviously these people's lives are in complete danger and they're in a life and death situation, and because of the vaccination, for whatever reason, that someone may have decided either not to get it or may not have had an opportunity to get their vaccination, yet they were not evacuated from the island. So basically it's like leaving a group of people there to die. And I think that a situation such as this could possibly fall into the category of discrimination. And I would have to dive in a little bit deeper for the legalities of the situation. However, discrimination in regards to possibly someone's medical state or their medical history could possibly, I could see that falling into a category of discrimination, and possibly people taking action in that regard. So basically, the title of the show is Prayers for St. Vincent. Of course, we are sending love and good energy to these people, obviously going through this horrific time, praying their strength that they'll be able to make it through. And of course, that as many people as possible are safe and able to, find strength and support with their loved ones. Of course, there's going to be loss of life, unfortunately, but hopefully that is kept to a minimum. So I just wanted to, as I said, interrupt the series that I was doing to speak on this important issue. And I wonder how many more situations we may see where people are not able to get essential help because of this vaccination or COVID-19 situation. We'll keep our eyes open and see what happens in the future, basically. So I think that's going to be it from me today. That reminds me, so my quote of the week should have been, so I should have done this one on Monday, but the quote of the week should have been, a lazy man works twice. And I heard that saying and it really struck a chord with me. And I thought I'd share it with you guys. Maybe you guys will find it impactful as well. But just certain times in your life when you're really tired and you're stressed out and you're basically exhausted, and there's still things that you need to do, it really does benefit you to try and get it right the first time so you don't have to go back and possibly redo something or redo your work or whatever it may be. So trying to get it right the first time, because a lazy man works twice, and you you want to just work as much as you need to get the job done. If you don't have to do extra, then as I said, you don't want to burn yourself out. So as I said, that was supposed to be my quote of the week, but I'm going to give it to you guys now so you can use that to go into your Monday, which I hope is good for you all. I will be back tomorrow, and as I'm going to be continuing with balancing health and hormone series. We're going to be speaking about testosterone tomorrow, which is one geared towards the men, the guys out there. However, it definitely will have some useful information for the ladies as well. So do not feel excluded and come back and join me if you can. So I'm going to leave things there. And this has been your girl and your host, Kayla Rose. Thank you for joining me. And this has been Soul Seed, the show which is dedicated to taking you to new levels of you. As usual, much love and stay blessed. Bye.